Today I'm going to show you an easy way to get rid of this mildewy staining on, well, this is aluminum siding here, but the same process will also work with vinyl siding. And I'm going to show you the easy way to get rid of this mold and mildew. It's basically all along this whole upper lanai here. So this is what I'm using today. It's the cedar mop, the spin mop. And I don't know how many, I'm guessing there's about 2 gallons worth of water in here. And I'm just going to use some bleach. I'm going to do enough for 2 gallons worth, which is 1/3 cup per gallon. And so I'll add 2/3 cup into here, and that's good for mold and mildew on non-porous surfaces. And I'm just using an old mop head for this application. So save your old mop heads, and you can use it for your siding. And it's a very simple process and easy to do. So it doesn't take that much. So when you go to actually apply it, you want to make sure you wring it out pretty good, so that way you're not dripping on surfaces that you don't want it to drip on. So I do 3 good steps on it to spin it out really good, and you'll see it won't be dripping. So here you see the difference between the two, where I left it untouched and use the mop here. So it's important to put a little bit of bleach into the water instead of just wiping it down, because it will actually kill the little mold and mildew spores that are in the little grooves, and it'll actually prevent it from growing back for at least a year, depending on how humid your area is, but that's what it typically does for here in Florida. Otherwise, if you're just using water, it'll come back sooner than that. And what's great is you don't have to get up on a ladder. The mop does offer a pretty good extension. One of the things I do is I get it and just roll it around to make sure it breaks loose any of the cobwebs and to really wring it out. So you'll notice, like when it's spinning, there's hardly any moisture coming out. So that's just to know that you're just damp enough to where it's not going to be dripping. And while I'm at it, I'm just going to do this portion of the vinyl. So to even work on the railing. So here, just to show you a comparison, this is not done yet, and this is done. I just love this mop because it really does have multiple uses. So much better, and it only took a matter of a few minutes to do the whole thing. So I just want to share that quick and easy tip if you happen to have one of these cedar mops. No getting up and down a ladder. So it's a spin mop. It's got the little foot pedal here to spin it out. So 3 good times to make it just damp enough and to where it's not dripping. I'll have a link in the description for this mop bucket if you don't have one yet. I certainly do recommend it, and it's great for obviously floors, and I do the same trick for the vinyl siding. I'll mop the vinyl siding whenever it gets moldy, and it stays pretty good for a minimum of 1 year, as long as you use that bleach water, and it'll be good to go, because it will kill the mold spores, mold and mildew spores. And if you didn't kill it, then it'll just grow back quicker. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this tip. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. I certainly appreciate it. And please consider subscribing for other tips like this and DIY projects. Thanks again for watching.